Welcome back to EasyTrade. Today we are learning how to write hypotheses for agricultural research. What is hypothesis? It is an assumption that is to be proved with sufficient evidence that we gather from our research. There are two types of hypotheses: null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis states that there is no relationship between two phenomena or two variables that are under the consideration, while alternative hypothesis states that there is an existing relationship between two variables in the study. Let's do a quick comparison between them. Null hypothesis is denoted by H0 or HO followed by equals to sign, while alternative hypothesis is denoted by H dash, H1 or H alpha and followed by not equals to, less than or greater than sign. The researcher always tries to disprove null hypothesis while the researcher tries to prove the alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis is accepted only if the p-value is greater than the level of significance, while in case of alternative hypothesis the p-value is smaller than the level of significance, then alternative hypothesis can be accepted. Dear friends, the level of significance is generally determined by the researcher themselves. In case of agriculture research, the level of significance is set at 5% level of significance. Here are a few examples. In example 1, the performance of different hybrid varieties of maize has been tested and the check variety has an yield of 5 metric ton per hectare. In this case, we can hypothesize that the hybrid varieties either has the similar yield to 5 metric ton per hectare or they might have different yield than 5 metric ton per hectare. So in null hypothesis, we can write mu is equals to 5 metric ton per hectare, since it explains that there is no relationship between the varieties and the yield of maize. Similarly, in case of alternative hypothesis, we can write mu is not equals to 5 metric ton per hectare because it signifies that there is a definite relationship between the varieties of maize and its yield. In example 2, the effect of different insecticides on fruit and shoot borer in brinjal has been tested, and we can hypothesize from these that the insecticides either can have definite impact on fruit and shoot borer, which would be alternative hypothesis, while on the other hand we can hypothesize that there can be no difference or there might be no difference, no effect in the fruit and shoot borer in brinjal due to use of insecticides. So this would be the null hypothesis. In the same way, we have another example: site-specific nutrient management in improving productivity of spring rice. In this case, we can hypothesize whether site-specific nutrient management would have some impact in the productivity of spring rice, or site-specific nutrient management might have no impact or no significant effect in improving the productivity. Therefore, under null hypothesis, we have to write there is no significant difference in the productivity of rice due to SSNM, or under site-specific nutrient management practice over other recommended practices. Similarly, in case of alternative hypothesis, we can write there is a significant difference in the productivity of rice under SSNM. In this way, we can write null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis for our agricultural research proposal or academic writing. That's it. Like and subscribe EasyTrade for getting more videos like this about agriculture research. Thank you for watching.